Hello, Weeb. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you here tonight. Alright, let me go make sure everything looks good. YouTube stream is up and running, so at this point I just need to quickly check Twitch. Make sure I can hear myself properly. Give me a sec. Da 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 da. Okay, we're good. All right, everyone. Hello, hello. We are back with a bit more Celeste gaming. I do apologize. I had to start a bit late again today. When I got out of my classes, it was getting ready to start raining, and so I ended up just like spending a ton of time on campus, just like studying and doing work and stuff. But it took several hours for the rain to let up enough for me to walk back to my car, which unfortunately my car is kind of far away right now. I used to have a better parking spot closer in, but now I have like now I have to walk like 15 to 20 minutes to get back to my car every day. Ugh. And so I did not want to do that in the absolute downpour that was going on. But that meant that I got back way later than I intended to, which meant it took longer to set up stream. But we're here now. We're here now. Unlike tonight, I probably, because I'm okay with Celeste streams being in like shorter chunks. Unlike Sunday, I will probably just hard cap tonight's stream on 11 anyways. Got a couple more things I wanted to finish off before I go to bed. So yeah. But that gives us a solid like 2.5-ish hours to make some progress on 5B Golden, which is what the majority of tonight will be dedicated to. I am gonna do some quick, to be honest, I'm trying to decide if and how much practice I want to do on the first 2 checkpoints. I'm not sure I want to do too much. I'll probably focus mostly on practicing the final 2. Because those ones, there's definitely some rooms, just with the seekers and stuff, there's some rooms that just benefit from having more experience under your belt so you can react to changing situations. Yeah, I'll probably actually start by practicing the second 2 checkpoints, and then if I'm feeling like I need it, then I'll, we didn't get a ton of runs to the second 2 checkpoints last time. Maybe it would be a good idea to practice the beginning just a little bit. We'll see. I'll make the decision on that a bit later. Regardless, though, that'll be what we spend most of this evening on. So, nothing too crazy. Got a few little tangents planned for while we're practicing. Oh man, this pen is slowly losing efficacy as a fidget toy. I'm so sad. We're gonna have to switch to a new pen. Awesome, this one works. Yeah. No, I'm not like expecting too much from tonight. Still kind of early in the practicing for this, and it became pretty apparent to me super early on last time that this is definitely going to be a bit of a step up in terms of the B-side difficulty. Or yeah, so I'm not going to be too worried if not a ton of progress gets made tonight, but we did, I think, make it all the way. We made it partway into checkpoint 3 as a distance PB last time, which ain't too bad. So if we just make little tiny steps from there, I'll be okay. I'll be all right with that. It doesn't look like anyone's, not a ton of people have joined chat yet, but I'm roaring and ready to get started, so I'm just gonna run through stream schedule real quick, and I can reiterate it for anybody who needs it. First and foremost, on Thursday, I'm hoping that is like my first lab day, and I don't know how busy it's gonna end up being, but I'm hoping to power through the finale of Perfect Date. I have talked with Empire's Gang. There won't be any D&D this week, but we are getting close to, I think, actually being ready to bring it back, which I know I say a lot, but I think I mean it this time. So yeah, no D&D, but there will be the Perfect Date stream on Thursday, and then Persona again on Sunday. Going forward, we are actually looking at moving D&D to Tuesdays regularly, so what will probably end up happening stream schedule wise is D&D will take over Tuesday evening and Celeste will move to Thursday evening. Those at moment seem to be the best days for me to stream, but yeah, no, that's what I think is probably going to be the best call at the moment. Yeah, that's kind of long term what schedule's looking like. I don't know for sure if we will be having a D&D session next Tuesday. I hope so. We're hoping so. But it sounds like everyone's having a bit of a busy start to their semester and need things to kind of settle in a little bit. So it might not happen right away. I'm not going to, if D&D does not happen, I'm not going to replace that time slot for now. So in worst case scenario, it'll just be the 2 streams a week for a little bit. But hopefully D&D comes back sooner rather than later. So to reiterate, stream schedule is as follows. On Thursday, we're going to finish Perfect Date. Next Sunday, we'll be back with Persona. Actually, hold on. Because Thursday next week is the day that Silk Song comes out, isn't it? I forgot about that. Okay, scratch what I just said. Next week, if D&D happens, it will happen on Tuesday. If it doesn't happen on Tuesday, Celeste will happen on Tuesday. And if it does happen on Tuesday, Celeste will happen on Wednesday. If Celeste can happen at all, because Wednesday is the day that a lot of my stuff is due. That's what the stream schedule will be. Sorry that's complicated. I'll keep reiterating exactly what's going on as we approach that. But that's the plan for now, because I'm definitely going to clear that day for Silksong. As for what happens when Silksong comes out, I still haven't 100% decided. I may, like, literally just go on a streaming moratorium so that I can crank out the game. Which I would kind of feel bad about since I just did one of those. Like, I just did like 2 of those like a month ago. But Silksong is something I've been waiting for a very long time. So I hope you all will be able to forgive me if that is what I end up deciding. Other than, like, if I did keep streaming, I'd have to have, like, really strict chatting rules when it comes to Silksong, because I do not want spoilers. I don't want to take that chance. Like, I'm already planning on, like, just staying off of the internet at large for a little while. I gotta, like, unsubscribe from Reddit's email list, because they always email me about new posts on r/Silksong. We gotta get those out of here, man. Oh, goodness. Okay. That was a more lengthy preamble than I hoped, but that goes over just about everything I wanted to say. So we are now going to switch over to Celeste, and you all will have to forgive me as I finagle Celeste. Oh, shit! Celeste is actually appearing on screen today. Holy hell. We won. Rare footage. Hello. That says Lith. Hello. Welcome in. Just getting started. I'm glad you're here. Okay. How are we doing this? I started. Okay. Yes, to be fair, I have been streaming for a little bit, but I have, like, I almost always have, like, 10 minutes worth of like opening statements and such. All right, how are the deaths looking? Rough. We made it over 1,000 with all that practicing. All right. We are, as I said, gonna start in the later parts of this level. And we'll see how well I remember what I practiced. The answer is usually not much at all. Doing 3A golden, nice. I do personally remember that one being a big step up, so I hope that goes well for you. CD, how's it going, my friend? My friend who's got a knife. had to do it. Had to make the reference. How you doing this evening? Oh, I meant to keep practicing. Hold on. I meant to practice that room a bit more. Sorry about that. Whenever you're ready, though, CD, I actually have some mad music tangents for you. I am doing swell. Your phrasing on that is a little bit strange, but I'm gonna choose to believe you. Just beat 8C a few days ago. Wow, like that, just like that was your total playtime on 8C? That's insane. Okay, come on, brain. I don't know why, but this room and me do not agree. Just wanted to keep the I felt anticipation and I will again. Yap away, fool. That's actually crazy. Congrats, that is... I did not do it that fast. I can tell you that right now. Okay, for some reason, every time I enter this room, I forget literally just the first part, which is walk directly to the right. Hold right. And do nothing else. 7C took 5 hours. Yeah. That checks out. I might have taken even longer than that on my first... I think I probably did take longer than that on my first go. Alright. It seems like if I just do a neutral dash in that direction, it seems to work pretty well as like a positioning tactic. But I just don't know. Alright, as I said, CD, before I forget, let me get my music tangents out of my system. That way I don't distract myself later on when the stakes are higher. Ooh, which one do I want to start with? Oh, damn. I fucked up. Hold on. Any chance? I was about to see if I could like hop up on the button and bring it back, but no, I don't think so. Here, let's start with this because I think these are the more substantial ones. First off, the next album week has started. Oh my god, what am I doing? Have I ever tried speedrunning? No. That is not. I worry that's not in my wheelhouse. Maybe. I don't want to rule out the possibility, like, ever, but, yeah. I have not yet. Oh my god, me in this room. Yes, album week. So, I decided to just go for the 5 album strategy, and I have, at this point, done, the first 2 of those. Those were yesterday and today. The first one, CD, I think you will not find quite as interesting as the second. But the first one, I have a 58 PB. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pop off. I don't think I could do that. Congrats, that's awesome. Speedrunners are so freaking impressive. Like, I genuinely, I hold them in the highest regard. I tried a long time ago to learn how to speedrun Hollow Knight, and I did not even finish learning the any percent route. So I have a lot of respect for anyone who can commit to that and start getting times, or start finishing those speedy runs. But yeah, pop off. Sub hour. Alright. Music tangent. Return. The first album that I listened to as part of this album week is, And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth by the Barbarians of California. Now, there's kind of a big reason that this one's been on my list, and a big reason why I started with this one. And that's because the Barbarians of California were formed in part by Aaron Bruno. And Aaron Bruno is the lead singer and main creative force behind AWOL Nation. Actually, hold up, CD. Spoiler alert, the second album was the other teeth-related one. I didn't even realize I did that, but yeah, I did both of the teeth one immediately. Sub 55. Well, I hope you make it, honestly. Keep with it if you can manage. Speedrunning is super cool. There we go. Alright, I'm slowly getting my rhythm back with this room, which I'm glad about, because this room was kind of kicking my ass last time. Me when I'm the 9th track of Cage the Elephant's acclaimed third album, Melophobia. That's a good one, CD, that's a good one. But yeah. So, And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth. By the Barbarians of California, formed by Aaron Bruno, one of my favorite little singer guys. Honestly, if I could do that every time, that would be so nice. So, I've only listened to it, a couple of times at this point, but a couple of, things of note about that album. I thought, I'm not, so, a bit of history on Aaron Bruno, but, he actually started his career as someone in the more, like, punk, hard rock kind of, sphere, if that makes sense. AWOL Nation was, in spite of the fact that AWOL Nation has some pretty, like, hard rock, intense, music, it was actually, a bit more mellow compared to, his earlier works. And so, it seems, with the Barbarians of California, he has gone and just full-on created a metal band. Which I think is hilarious. And honestly, good for Aaron Bruno. Like, it sounds like at this point in his career, that's just what he wants to do. And as much as I love AWOL Nation, I'm so okay with that. I'm so okay with that being the direction he goes in. Even though, generally speaking, metal is not as much my cup of tea. But yeah, I'm actually, so I was really hoping, to go into this album and really love it. That was my hope, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, it, like, absolutely blew me away on the first listen, but I actually did quite enjoy what And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth has to offer. I think the biggest holdup I have on the album is that as a fan of AWOL Nation, I'm whether or not I feel like I should be, I feel like I'm always, like, comparing it to his work as part of AWOL Nation. Which isn't super fair, considering this is a very new direction he's going into. But it does allow me to bring up, I think, kind of an interesting point, which is that one of the things I liked the most about AWOL Nation was just how like diverse and just how diverse of a and well-rounded of a vocalist Aaron Bruno is. Like, he has the punk rock metal screams down. He's got shit. Let's see if we can. There we go. He's got that stuff down. He's got a really, like, just really good ballad voice as well. And there's a lot of contrast inherent in his music because he uses both of those to such he wields both of those sides of his voice so adeptly. The metal screams on fireflies go so hard. Obligatory joke. Lamau. I mean, I've got that time like 3 months ago, and I've been focusing on Goldens in 100% of the game, so if I do a run now, I'm gonna be rusty. Totally fair, totally fair. There's been some times where I've taken a break from Goldens for like a few months, and I definitely feel rusty after that. Ah, shit. Okay. Again, a big part of this practicing 5B is learning to be adaptable, I feel. But to return to my AWOL Nation Aaron Bruno tangent, one of the things that I think that I find myself wanting more of from the Barbarians of California is his more, like, diverse vocal style. And don't get me wrong, because I absolutely do, like, he really can do the, like, hard rock metal screaming. Like, he's so good at that. And he uses it to its full effect on this album. I can't help myself from wishing there was, like, a little bit more of his more, like, melodic moments, I suppose. Because he spends it's mostly screaming. There's not a ton of, like, more full-toned singing from Aaron Bruno. And I think part of the reason why I was hoping for that is because of my recent start with listening to System of a Down. And you look at someone like Serge, who's just absolutely stellar at vocal modulation. Like, just super, like, the integration of super, like, I know, CD called this, like, so long ago. But just how diverse, how he's able to incorporate so many diverse vocal styles into his music. And I want to be clear here, that's more me hyping up Serge than it is, like, criticizing Aaron Bruno here. Because as I've said before, like, Aaron is a very good vocalist, and there are moments when he modulates a little bit more on this album and just gives you a taste of something a bit different. But I will admit, because I knew Aaron Bruno had that vocal range, I was really hoping that he would approach making this metal album sort of like that. I was really not struggling with this strategy that I'm trying to use in this room last time, and now I really am. And I'm not quite sure why. It's just Surge. But I think part of what what makes me want that out of this album is that I know, at least from a technical level, that Aaron Bruno is capable of it. It's more just, it's like it's more of a deliberate choice not to use those kinds of stylistic elements. And I say that in part because in a rather amusing move, there is a song on this album that is credited as featuring AWOL Nation. You know, Aaron Bruno's other band. And it was a choice that baffled me when I saw it on the track listing. But to be honest, I kind of understand why he did it, having listened to the song. Because the song essentially alternates between passages of the music that is now the Barbarians of California, and, you know, the way, and his old stylistic choices as AWOL Nation. And so the song is divided into segments of what seems like the Barbarians of California and AWOL Nation singing. Need You Here by IDK How featuring the Brobex. Pretty much. But yeah, as I said, like, going into the album, I was actually quite confused by that choice, you know? Like, why do something like that? But to be honest, the way the song is written, it genuinely sounds like that. It genuinely sounds like the song is both bands. It's just so intensely amusing to me that he managed to make it sound like that. Oh, I think I've realized why I'm not succeeding at this room quite as much. So that was one thing. And I think because that song, like the one that features AWOL Nation, was one of the songs that I really enjoyed from the album, I was like, you know what? Like, because that song does what I was hoping the album as a whole would do, which was modulate between styles a little bit more. And so while I think he's able to produce some really good tracks, just sticking within the metal genre, like the closing track on the album is phenomenal, Far Out Bro. Such a goofy name for a song, but it's actually like such a good song. So he definitely has the chops to pull off these really great like metal bangers, but I am hoping that maybe once what I'm thinking, maybe like because he's making this big shift in musical identity, he's like a bit hesitant to use some of the stylistic elements of AWOL in his more recent projects. But what I'm hoping is that maybe once the dust settles, he'll switch to approach where he's using both of those approaches a little bit more. So tell me why motherfucking Celeste just minimized itself. I know the answer why. I actually do know the answer why. I want y'all to guess. I want y'all to guess why my Celeste game just minimized itself. You know, if it had to happen, I'm glad it happened now, because oh god, I keep forgetting I need to actually refresh dash there. I'm glad it happened now, but still. It happened, no, not because of Keybind, but because of a Microsoft OneDrive pop-up! Fucking Microsoft OneDrive. Pisses me right the hell off. So I was doing something like this. And you do this. And then dashes. Cool. That's right, everyone. Microsoft OneDrive is back. And worse than ever. Fucking Microsoft OneDrive. Like, actually makes me so irritated. Yes, Azewio. Fellow OneDrive hater. Oh, I fucking hate it when the Seekers do this shit. It's so hard to account for. I think the solution is to just start a bit lower on the walls, but, you know, the walls by Pink Floyd. God damn it. Okay. I don't know why Microsoft decided to make OneDrive such a piece of shit, but it's honestly one of my least favorite applications ever. What's OneDrive? It's Microsoft's, like, cloud storage system, basically. It's supposed to be a cloud storage system for your files. But the really nasty thing they do with it is they give you, like, they give you a certain amount of data on their system for free. And anything more than that you have to pay for. But they like auto install Microsoft OneDrive, and they activate that free data without asking you. And so when you start up like a new Windows PC, some of your stuff is already getting stored to OneDrive, and it's just on there. And then Microsoft tells you, oh, you're out of space. Now some of your files are backed up on OneDrive, and some of them aren't. God, it pisses me off. And they continue to send you notifications about it. It's like, oh my goodness, this new file that you just made. Oh God, gosh, golly gee, this isn't on OneDrive. What are you gonna do about that? Shit pisses me off so bad. I cannot lie. Oh gee willikers, whatever will you do? Fuck you. Cool. Damn. Cool. OneDrive sounds like my siblings goes crazy. Cool. I'm honestly feeling pretty alright with this room. But yeah, that's my review of, let me finish this off real quick. That was my review of And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth. Highlights on the album. I thought The Walrus was pretty good. As I said, Far Out Bro might be my favorite song on the album. And 3 Letters, the song that features AWOL Nation, is really good too. Dopamine Prophecy as well. That one is a banger. Yeah, so there's a lot of great to be had on this album, in spite of the fact that I find myself wanting a little bit more out of it. But in any case, I do enjoy the album. I want to make that clear. I think it's a great start. How was I doing this shit? I was the goal, if I remember correctly, was tap, the very like the touchy version, the tap version of a okay, I'm doing my there it is. I think I was, yeah, hold on. I think I might have been doing something like this, and then like that. Yeah, okay. I'm on PC. I'm a PC person. I turned off OneDrive one time and my PC was like suddenly 100 times faster. It literally sounds about right. Like I would expect nothing less from OneDrive. Nice. That was a tripping on air moment if I've ever seen. God damn it, brain. Come on. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Flip. Alright, but now for the second album as part of Album Week. And this is one that I think CD will be a little bit more personally invested in, because the album was With Teeth by 9 Inch Nails. Which I will confess, I've listened to it exactly once today, and I've listened to maybe one or two songs like twice, just because I wanted to revisit them sooner. I've only listened. Okay, cool. So I don't have a ton to say on With Teeth yet, other than it was a lot more of what I already liked about 9 Inch Nails. Whether I will consider the album to have stacked up to their previous ones, I don't know. But at the very least, I thought most of what I heard was doing a decent... It was doing a good job of, you know, being what I liked about 9 Inch Nails and a little bit more. I definitely think he made some new stylistic choices with that, or he branched. He wasn't just a repeat of a previous album. He had some new ideas to go through. There were some new sounds on there that I thought were a bit that I thought were very interesting, very fresh for 9 Inch Nails as a group, while still keeping a lot of the elements of their music that I really liked. One of the things that I will say, on the whole, I found the album to be a bit more on the subdued side as compared to some of their previous albums. Like, they still had, you know, the heavy industrial rock tracks, but, you know, I thought on the whole it was definitely a bit more subdued. And I don't think that always was to its detriment. I thought that actually works quite well, especially on the closing track, Right Where It Belongs. I thought that sort of more subdued approach worked super well. Two of the songs that I remember the most distinctly from the album are All the Love in the World, the opener, and Right Where It Belongs, the closer. Both of those I remember thinking super highly of when I first heard them. The most popular song on the album, The Hand That Feeds, thought that was a banger as well. Really liked that one. You Know What You Are, the second song. I remember, I can't quite recall how it goes at the moment, but I do remember really liking that one. The line begins to blur as well. I thought that was good. Didn't explode into something rough, but it didn't need to. Yeah, it was just a really good closer. I thought it brought everything together super pleasant. I thought it did exactly what I thought it needed to. So yeah, I'm at the fight in 3A. I'm kind of shaky. I died at the end. Yeah. I know how that feels. There were a couple moments during my during my playthrough of my 3A attempts where I would like make some progress. I'd like finally get past a big hurdle on the level, and then I'd die immediately afterwards. It was shockingly common. Cool. I think that room's okay. this. Throw early. Let it pass over. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. This is definitely a room that I like to just kind of spitball a bit more. Sometimes it works a lot of the times actually I feel like it works pretty well. Cool. How do you do that final section? Like just about all the rest I think is going pretty alright. Yeah, all the love in the world. Yeah, no, I think you picked out like my 3 of my favorite songs on the album as well, and I will go loop back around to the collector. I mean, I'll loop back around to the whole album, but I'll pay special attention to that. Come on, there we go. Are you fucking joking? I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. I've got my eye on you. I'm actually not entirely... I feel like you're referencing something there, but I'm not entirely sure what. All I can think of is the fucking Claudia with a chance of meatballs clip. My eye represents my eye. I've got my eye on you. This contact lens represents you, and my eye represents my eye. I've got my eye. Ah, I see, I see. Thank you for reminding me of that one scene from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, though. Whether intentionally or not. Fucking love that clip. Cool. You know what? You know what? You're so right, CD. Honestly, I might use that if you don't mind, Azalea. I was actually really struggling to come up with a good stream title today. And I mean, I personally like what I ended up using, but it's like insanely esoteric. It's a very esoteric joke. I mean, let's be honest, most of my stream titles are, but this one especially. That would do the trick. I'm okay with just YOLOing this a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. You go like this, right? So then you can go, whoop, yeah. And then... Oh, shit! So what's tomorrow's album? Well, that actually brings me to my third music tangent. One of the albums was gonna be... What the fuck is it called? Like Petro Dragon Apocalypse or some shit. Petro Dragonic Apocalypse by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Which is King Gizzard's attempt at making a thrash album, oddly enough. Like a thrash metal album, from what I understand. But one of my uncles, who's also a big music head and is big on King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, recommended this to me while I was out visiting in the place where I go to visit my family. Hold on. But I have discovered, get ready for this, because this one's a doozy. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard has, in fact, removed their entire discography from Spotify. Hello, B-Man. Welcome in. Oh my god. No, you're right. Yeah, because it was the fucking... We got the Bad Sun event or something. Yeah, no. It is grayed out because it is no longer on Spotify. It is... They have pulled all of their music. It's not on Spotify anymore. Now, the reason for this, and like as frustrating as it is, I do understand. As frustrating as it is, I do understand. They have done so in protest of the CEO of Spotify's investments in and support in AI military technology. So it is specifically being done to protest. It's also just sort of the fact that, like, Spotify has had historically poor artist payouts, and the money that they're not giving to those artists is going right into the pockets of you know, military AI people. And so King Gizzard did this. King Gizzard and a lot of other bands actually did this in a form of protest against Spotify, which I understand. That's chill with me. I can understand wanting to take a stand on that, as inconvenient as it is for my album week. So I need to find another way to get that album on my phone. That might end up... What I might end up doing is just buying it on Bandcamp, and then I have the Bandcamp app on my phone, so I should be able to download it onto Bandcamp. Because King Gizzard is a Bandcamp band. Shoutouts Bandcamp. I do like what Bandcamp is trying to do. I don't use Spotify anyways. Honestly, pop off. I have it as a matter of convenience. I'm not particularly a fan of what they're doing either, but I guess I could switch to whatever the other fucking one is. I probably could switch to YouTube or Apple Music or something. Not that either of those companies are that much better, but at least they're not directly investing money in, like, you know, AI military shit. Kudos to YouTube for not using Spotify. Bobob made an EP? Send that shit over! Send that shit over! If it's still up. Guess what I collected? Ooh, oh, I know what you collected a half an hour ago, Fake, because I saw you post about it in Discord, but... I like YouTube because I can listen to unreleased music. That is a huge advantage of YouTube, but those are technically illegally posted. As long as we're on the same page with that, most of those unreleased songs are in fact legally posted. And I know this because I used to be a big proponent of that as well. Ooh, how the fuck does this one work? I think I did, okay, yeah. I do not use Spotify ever. Again, pop off. Kudos to you. Honestly and truly. Oh, shit. Okay, I needed to let go sooner there. Conversely, Leo, we can get access to the unreleased MCR Paper Kingdom tracks. Okay, you've won me over, CD. You've won me over. But yeah, no. Originally, it was going to be a King Gizzard was actually going to happen very early in this process. Like it was one of the ones I was going to do early in album week. But I was slightly hampered in that by the need to find a different way to listen to their albums. My secret on how I get better golden runs? I feel like I remember this, but I also don't, like, I don't remember, like, what it actually was, but I feel like I remember hearing about it. Cool. We'll call that good for now, and then... Did I do this again? Good. We go then like this. Okay. I do kind of remember how I was doing this before. Cool. Hello, gaming. I give up. I keep trying to remember to call you Paradise, but gaming is the first thing I see, and it's what comes out of my mouth. I forgot there were springs in that room because I never used them. You should try to. I mean, maybe, but, like, I feel like my strategy is working okay. What's up, gaming? Yeah, I've been seeing you around, gaming. I'm glad you're back. Glad to see you. No! Shit! I feel like this is gonna be the... Damn it. Yeah, you really gotta go fast on that final block. At least using this strategy you do. There it is. To be honest, yeah, okay. You know what we're gonna do now? Awesome, lots of deaths. We are gonna do some full run practice of the last. I'm gonna do some deathless practice of the second 2 checkpoints. Still on the seasides, can't imagine what golden berries will be like. It's a different kind of challenge, cause like when you're learning the seasides, you're learning how to do something that's difficult that you haven't done before. And so it's a different kind of difficulty than the Goldens, which are about, like, refinement and consistency, I think. At least that's how it's been in my experience. So, we're gonna do this, and then I have a couple more, like, little mini music things I wanted to mention as well. I know there's a lot of them today, but I have a lot to talk about. So much so that I might not remember it all. Oh shit, we can make this work. Not really. I thought I was going to be adaptable enough there, but I was not, in fact, adaptable. What? I swear, the thing I was trying to do just did not work there. Shocking. That actually worked, though. So, okay. Definitely not great on that room. Cool. No deaths on that one. What? Honestly baffling. Alright, cool. Not too much of trouble on that room. Ah, damn it. Okay. I cannot be messing up the timing on that. Okay, there it is. Alright. 2 of the rooms were without incident. One of the rooms was mostly without incident other than a little flub. The other 2 were a bit sketchier, but not too bad for my first go at that as a whole segment. 245 chapter 2 time. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. We'll make this work. Cool. Made it through that one. Nice. Cool. Damn! Go me! Second try, and that was a deathless run of that section. And at least in my opinion, that's the hardest checkpoint of this level. Sick ass. Hold on, I need to check something. Are you gonna go back to actually? Yeah, okay, it goes back. Alright, Fake, thanks for dropping by, even if it was just for a little while. You have a fabulous evening. Bye-bye! Yeah, I don't know about Farewell Golden. I think I will probably attempt it at some point. I really, having come this far, I really want to be able to do Farewell Golden. But, you know, it will not be easy. Okay, we're good there. Shit. I really don't want that run. Cool. If I could find, yeah. Toxicity will be Thursday, and then Friday will be one of the other 2 that you recommended, Sudi. Shit, okay. Cool. Still undecided, I must confess. To be honest, given how this checkpoint is going so far, I feel like if I could get runs if I could consistently get runs this late into the level, I feel like it's not too much of a stretch to say that I would be able to get the golden berry pretty soon. I do still want to practice that final checkpoint, because that could end up being that could end up being more difficult than I'm expecting it to be. It does still just have some inconsistent rooms in it. Shit. Okay. I was worried that was gonna happen. Damn. Come on. Fuck. There it is. I just fucking lose the timing on that, like, entirely. But again, I've had, just given how this is going so far, like, I've had decent enough runs on most of these rooms. There's a couple that are a bit messier. But I feel like if I could get runs fairly consistently to this point, there's a decent chance that my consistency on them is high enough that I wouldn't be spending too much time trying to beat them. Oh shit. That should have worked. The only reason that didn't work is because I was being stupid. BRBR, see you in a bit. Getting close to all checkpoints deathless. Nice. Nice, nice. That's a start. I'm so not looking forward to Farewell Golden. Like, that is such a fucking Herculean task. Why did I do that? I have a consistent set. Okay. When I start to rush this room, I get really bad at it. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this room, but the second I try and do it fast, my brain just crashed. Like, I just completely shut down. Cool. Only took me 20 bajillion tries. Damn. Okay. I'm really not dash direction correct right now, I must confess. That was good though. That was awesome. Alright, even I've gotten my one like deathless run. I can just move on from this checkpoint in a second. Just for the sake of getting practice on other things and not burning out on practicing too much. Oh shit, that kind of works. Bitch, get your ass over here. What was that? It left. It just left. It was just like, Lamau, see you later. Fuck you. Oh shit, okay. Didn't get high enough. Can we get higher? So high. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. Cool. Alright, I'd like to get this one more time deathless all the way through, and then I'll probably move on to the final checkpoint, practicing that a little bit. (8:30) chapter 3 time. All right, nice. Good to hear. Cool. Here we go. Ah, shit. Okay. Ooh, recovered it. Recovered it. Nice. Fuck. And then I flubbed the last room. Fucking hell. Alright, that was one death. I am... As much as I do this with a little bit of trepidation, I am gonna move on to the final checkpoint just for the sake of practicing more than one thing. Fucking great. Fucking great. Cool. There we go. God, I hope not, Theo. Shit. What the fuck? There we go. Cool. I went too fucking fast. Lamau. Okay, that was only one death though. Or was that, maybe it was two. It might have been two. It might have been two. I can't remember. Actually, I think what it was is it just took me a while to get past this first checkpoint. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to delay there if that happens. Fuck your bullshit. There we go. Why did I do that? Okay. It's okay. What the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck your bullshit. Fuck you. I jumped too early. Bada bing, bada boom. Wrong room. That's not the room you do that movement on. This is that room. Bad. Nice. One death again. I'm hitting my buttons way too fucking aggressively. I need to chill out a little bit right now. This fuck ass room. Okay, this is my fault. Like, I know it's, like, inostensibly my fault, but fuck off. Oh, shit. Okay. We're good. It's fine. Why? What? Hitboxes on these fuckers are janky as shit sometimes, I must confess. Okay. Alright. It's alright. Definitely had to do a bit of recovery at the end there. Damn. $616, nice. $616. No, no, what do you mean that didn't go fucking far enough? Cool. Okay, not too bad. Absolutely, you are cooking right now. That is honestly amazing. Why? Why do I do this shit to myself? You do it to yourself, you do. I could have just jumped. I fucking... So I must confess, Theo was supposed to go in the other direction. No, what the? Huh? I didn't even realize the hitboxes allowed that to happen. Okay. This should not be happening. This actually should not be. Like, I'm not this bad at this room. We're okay. Come on. Stop. No more tilting. No more getting tilted. There we go. Big chilling. I'm so good at Celeste. Shit. Hold on. We gotta get a bit adaptable here. Cool. Not too rough, but I had to lock in to save that. Damn it! I die inside a little bit every time that happens. Alright, we're getting like these 1 in 2 death PV or 1 in 2 death runs on this one, which is good. So I think once again, once I get that next, once I get that that first fully deathless one, I'll call it good for this checkpoint. And then we're going to play a game called I Hope I Get Far Enough through the rest of the level to actually take advantage of all this practice. Actually, hold on, let's do this again. It's not lined up the way I wanted to be for that. What the fuck? Ain't no way. Fucking damn it. Me when I miss the most crucial part of all of this. I had the timing so good. I had the timing was golden. What is going on? Hello, OCD. Freaking YOLO timing was golden. Okay, okay, I found the timing again. It just took a second. That's on me. Okay. Bad attempt. Bad attempt. That one was bad, but we can do better. Oh, okay, CD. The other thing I wanted to mention real quick related to music before I move on from it entirely is that I have been listening to a lot more of Ants from Up There. And I'm loving that album more the more I listen to it. Especially for the longest time, or for most of my listening history of that album, I have said that the place where he inserted fuck. For a while, at first, the place where he inserted the blade was my favorite song on the album. It's a goated song. I still think it's one of the best, but a new song has replaced it. All right, to reiterate in a way that makes sense. My favorite song on the album was originally the place where he inserted the blade. I have since revised that. I have a new favorite song on the album, and that new favorite song, this will probably not surprise people who know my listening habits very well. It's not Snow Globes, it's Basketball Shoes. And it's genuinely the thing that put it over the edge is pretty much a single line. Not like the whole song is great. I love the whole song, but the thing that tipped the scales was one line. And that line is, hold on, let me see if I can recall it directly from memories. Your generous loan to me, your crippling interest. That might not click for that. You might not get it, but that's like literally one of my favorite lyrics I've heard in a very long time. So yeah, on the, I mean I really liked Basketball Shoes from the first time I ever heard it, but it was upon like fully examining the lyrics and seeing that line specifically that I decided that it had surpassed the place where he inserted the blade as my favorite song. $807. My favorite is still probably Gen X cops though. Top tier joke CD. You are really cooking on this, by the way, like honestly. Oh, speaking of only God, it was... Yay! Deathless run. Okay. I had to skip it. Shit, man. Shit. Oh, that's so unfortunate, CD. Now, I have not warmed up the first part of this run at all today, so just listening to it while driving. No, that makes perfect sense, all things considered. What the fuck? Alright. Great. Let's go mark off death by dashing in the wrong direction. That didn't take long. I had a tripping on air moment earlier, even though it wasn't during a run. I definitely want to mark that off. The title is an obscure reference that no one gets, and we have a music tangent. So I think we're good. Yeah, okay, cool. I crashed mid-start for Chapter 8. No! No! Or wait, did I say Chapter 8? Chapter 6. Generous loyalty, your crippling interest. Woo! We're okay. Wait. Oh yeah, we go down. We go down. On AO3! Joke's on you, I never stopped going on AO3. I'm very much a resident AO3er. What the f- These dash directions are really killing me. Literally. These have been some horrendous missed dash directions and dash miss times on this first chunk. So I must ask, for what purpose did you go onto AO3? Huh? Yes, Katawa Shoujo Battle Royale. Oh my god. That's the return of a long gone inside joke if I've ever heard it. See, I gotta get the golden berry now. That way, Katsuo Shoujo Battle Royale will end up in the will end up in the fucking in the highlight reel. I won't lie, I cooked. I don't know if I ever read that one. Like it was such an inside joke for so long, and then I can't remember if I actually fully, oh shit. Me when I actually do not remember the fucking timing. I got to that room and I was like, oh fuck, I don't remember the timing on this. Oh, your shadow is alone to me, you're crippling. Interact. It's only like 1,200 words. I should definitely read that. Mind sending me that as well, CD? I've got some homework to do. I was worried about that happening. I was very low. I'm very low on that block. There's that Discord notification. Awesome. Looking up Katsuo Shoujo Battle Royale right now. God, all the new people are coming into contact with the old inside jokes. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's a shame. That's so unfortunate. Into the Leoverse. Oh god. What a wild ride that was. Genuinely appalled that this came from my brain. That's how I feel about some of my old fanfictions. Which, trust me, I have old fanfic. Those are my skeletons in the closet. The fucking fanfiction I used to write. Some of it I thought was actually, some of it was actually good idea. Some of it was actually good idea. Most of it was not good execution. Some of it was okay. Most of it was not good execution. What? Yeah, I wrote fan fiction. I was a dirty, filthy fan fiction writer. I look up Leo Arcturus on AO3. Did I write it under Leo Arcturus? That's a good question. That's actually a good ass question. Let me see. Not me logging into AO3 right now. Yeah, okay. It's actually not under Leo Arcturus. It's under a different name. Of fucking course I tagged it with major character death. What the fuck? You get mine! I'm safe. I'm safe for now. I posted fucking shit, dude. Alright, hold on. This is an important thing I need to check now as well. Don't tell me. Okay, good. I would have been kind of upset with myself if I actually did that. Are we... Am I serious? What the fuck? I didn't make this account all the way back during those days, did I? I'm actually not going to be able to get into this fucking account, am I? What fuck ass? No, actually. What goddamn email did I use for this? I feel like it must be this one. I wouldn't have done this password, would I? Okay, I genuinely don't even know if I can get back into that. Is it, by any chance, is it the Crimson King on AO3? It is not. What else could it possibly be? I ain't fucking telling you. The best part is that the stuff posted on AO3 isn't even all of what I wrote for it. You gotta go back to my fanfiction.net days for that. Not that you should, mind you. Not that you should. Why? Okay. I was actually trying to get into my fanfiction.net account just now, but I actually don't remember what the fucking password was. Like, I genuinely do not. Search. Stop. Please. Okay. Both my fanfiction account, my fanfiction.net account, and the and my AO3 account are under the same name. I'm only going. I don't think I commented on CD's thing. I read it on stream though. I read the entire thing on stream. Frick. God, I got distracted. That's what the imminent fear of your Twitch followers finding your fanfiction.net account does to a man. 12:10 chapter 6 time. I have to beat chapter 7 in 17 minutes or less. Is it possible? Is it doable? I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. Yes, you can do it. Nice. Yeah, we go here next. And then it was this. Yes. I genuinely had to put in some effort to remember how that room worked. It's, yeah. Okay, it's over here. We do this, and then, shit! Yeah, you gotta climb faster there. I knew that was a common pitfall, but I wasn't prepared to actually time it properly. Not too bad on these earlier sections so far, though. Could be worse, could be worse. Unfortunately, still haven't gotten a run far enough in to actually put the practice that I did on the last 2 checkpoints to use, but, you know, it's okay. It's alright in the end. It's okay. It's alright, okay. Why would you do this to me, Momentum? So cursed. Yeah. It's freaking hilarious. I love that little tidbit about Deltarune. Yep. I cannot freaking wait to see what Toby Fox cooked up in a fever dream. Yeah, that fucking works. Okay, cool. Okay. Shit. That really freaking fell right on its face, didn't it? That's unfortunate. Oh. What's up, pumpkin? What's up, pumpkin? What's the good news? Angie. I may not be able to rant about Margaret Beaufort, but I can rant about someone 3 centuries earlier. Fucking John. Alright, what's the deets on John? Come on. Let's get us a run. Let's get us a run. Can't even make it out of first two checkpoint. How? Please. Sorry, that was a horrendous noise, but it does accurately reflect how I felt about that death. Possibly the worst English king in history, which is impressive because there have been English kings since like the 520s. Like 520. Man, that was less than 5 hours ago. Maybe it's not such an impressive accomplishment after all. Sorry, dumb joke. Just felt like making it. I got class early, gonna head to bed. Alright, CD, thanks for dropping by. You have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time. Mayhaps for the perfect date finale. Show pro gameplay. You're at the wrong place. You are at the wrong place. This is not pro gameplay. This is barely scraping by gameplay. Stop lying? What do you mean, stop lying? That was nothing but the truth. Damn it. Oh, I could have used that to, that was silly. Pro at being bad. Hey, now now we're on the same page. That was dumb. Really? 10 years, huh? That good. So good, all he needed was 10 years. All right, lock in, brain. We're not quite at the 2-hour mark yet. We still got time. Can't even make it past like the first 4 rooms. What is this bullshit? What? Okay. The last king to be The last king to be good at being king in the Angevin dynasty was Richard I, more commonly known as Crusader Richard the Lionheart. He sat on the throne metaphorically from 1189 to 1199. I say metaphorically because most of his reign was taken up with rampaging across the Levant, being stuck in the jail of the Holy Roman Emperor, and being caught in a war against, you guessed it, France. In the meantime, his younger brother John was busy at home running day-to-day administration and becoming the primary antagonist of the Robin Hood stories. Angevin, then? Give me the shit in IPA. I swear I was pressing up on the controller. That 2-hour curse is hitting a little early tonight, y'all. And Jevin? Jivin. And Jivin? I think. Something close to that. And Jivin. And Jivin, okay. I forgot to properly do the stress marking. Yippee. Finally out of that fuck-ass room. Oh, I didn't go far enough. So cursed. Shot in the shoulder with a crossbow and orders his men to go find whoever did it. They find the guy, like a 12-year-old who was just fighting because his dad and older brothers had been killed. Okay. I don't know how many times I've done that. It feels like I'm pressing up, but I'm clearly not pressing up hard enough. Silver lining, silver lining. Gives him 20 grand, then dies. Oh my god, that is actually hilarious. That is awesome. I do like calls him a gamer paraphrasing. Oh. In a 17-year reign, John managed to overtax his own duke so much that they band together and declare a civil war on him. Lose that war so badly, the aforementioned dukes invent the concept of a modern civil constitution to put him in his place. Lose several wars to his cousin, who just so happens to be Philip Augustus, King of France, another crusade veteran. Try to nominate a man to become bishop, and as a result, gets excommunicated by the Pope. Catch dysentery and died. Motherfucker really died of dysentery. John Lackland. Oh, that is so stellar. Oh, that is so stellar. Has taken the name John. Drumroll, please. Final time. All right, I can't wait to hear it. What is it? What is? Don't keep us waiting for too long. Hello, Amy. Thank you for the good lucks. I'm kind of playing like shit right now, but it's okay. Because the practice sessions were actually really good. Oh, 105. Okay, nice, nice. Still very, very good, especially for a D-Rust. Especially for D-Rusting. That's what you said. You'd be a little rusty, right? Regardless, though, still a great run. Still a great run. It's at flag 8 when I hit 57. Oh, that's painful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually kind of want to go check what my sum of personal best times is on the A sides. I'm kind of curious. God fucking, I accidentally instant bubbled. Like, Charles got his ass whooped so soundly by his parliament that he got his head chopped off in a near presidential republic established in his place for a decade. And he still got 2 more Charles after him. No, you're not getting me with that one, Amy. You're not getting me. Old time was around. Yeah, 8 minutes is awesome. Just to give myself a quick break real quick, because I'm clearly not playing very well. No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Hold on. I'm going to go check what my, return to map. I'm going to go check what my, Hush game. I'm going to go check what my best times are. Are we sure that's my record on the summit? 3 hours and 48. Oh, no, okay. That's not actually my personal best because I wasn't starting it from the start every single time. I see how this works now. I'm not going to get the information that I was hoping to get. That's just unfortunate, but it's okay. Just because of how this is like, this is how this is oriented, just how the information is displayed. So that's not counting, like. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do the Wordle. Because I feel like it. I hid the word stupid in my last sentence. Whirl. You know what? In honor of that, we're gonna start. Okay. Gotta get to sleep. All right. See you later, Liv. Thank you for stopping by. If you all do not want to hear me do the Wordle, mute yourself or something, because I am gonna say what I'm doing. We're gonna start in honor of Amy. We're gonna start with whirl. Damn. Damn. All right, the second word I did was stoop, and I have gotten a grand total of 0 letters. I'll be back next stream. All right, see you then. 0 fucking letters, which is kind of a blessing in and of itself. What? I mean, I've gone through all. Okay, so we've got what we could do. All right, we did Madge, and we got the A and the E. So we finally have our vowels. These are some unlucky ass guesses. Oh my god. I'm kind of thinking like some letter A, some letter EY kind of thing. We could do an AY as well, but I'm kind of thinking maybe something like that. No, that puts A in the wrong place. So let's try something like that. Do we have any words that end with ENAY? Nice. All right, cool. Benet? I don't think that's a word. I'm a fast wordler, so speedy. I'm down to so few words at this point, I actually don't know what this could be. End it with eBay? Bebe? Zebe? Eze? Maybe we give up on that Y at the end. I'm not getting much traction with that, I don't think. I wonder if it's like a XEAXX kind of thing. Or can I even do consonant clusters? Like, I don't see any consonant. Oh, CK. CK would work. I don't think this is a word. That's not a word. I like the end with like EACK, but I don't think I actually have like a word that works with. I don't think I have enough letters yet. I don't think I have enough letters. Could be an AE as well. So yeah, CK is a consonant cluster I have left available to me. It's technically NC, I guess. That's kind of an uncommon one. You don't get that many tonal letters. NB? We could bring back, I don't know, beaky? Does this count as a word? It does technically. God, I cannot get letters tonight. Where are all my letters? I do not have a single consonant yet. What is happening? Can we do like a double? Is there like a double E or something? Jesus. Ina or something like that. Is this a word? It's a word, but oh my god, okay. It was a very dumb guess on my part because alright, I have one of the letters, and I know I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked, y'all. I do not have enough information for this. But I'm so low on consonants, I could maybe get this. The only consonants I have left are F, Q, J, C, X, and Z. I do have an N. I know there's an N in here. I know where there's not E's. I kind of, well, yeah, I know where there's not E's. No, I do not want a hint. I know there's 3 places I know an E cannot be, and there's 3 places I know an A cannot be. So in theory, this word could end with EA or something like, or AE. Can you end are there any words that end like that? It was purposefully not going to be useful. I figured I should have guessed. Oh my god. Alright, well, I know the A and the E cannot go in. Okay, so, okay. I know the A or the E has to be in both the A and the E have to be in the 1st and 4th position. So it has to be something like A, XX, E, X. Wait, annex? Fuck yes! God, I clutched that out. Clutchest a Wordle I've ever seen. Guys, this Wordle, I'm gonna post this in Leo's den. This is like some of the clutchest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, so I got 0 letters for the first fucking, for the first fucking, like, 2 guesses, and I barely got any of them. Oh my god. That was a disaster of a Wordle. Alright, let's go back to playing Celeste now. I only have like half an hour left. And I still haven't gotten a run out of the first 2 checkpoints. Even if we don't get like a run out of the first 2 checkpoints, I am actually very pleased with the practicing I did on the last 2 checkpoints for today, so I'm not gonna be too upset. Your tutu. Oh, what? I was so... Aww. Nope. That was weird. No! No! What? Huh? Wait, what? Wying to... All right, I need to pay attention. I was trying to figure out the why. I don't know what a Wying tool is, so I was trying to figure out if I was just reading it wrong or something. It was just like Ying. Wait, Ying tool? Oh, Okay, there we go. I was trying to parse that out, and I was not paying attention to the screen. No, it's actually a really good joke, in my opinion. I didn't know that such a thing as a Ying tool existed. No, 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 no. No. It's a 2-hour curse, I swear. I actually am getting, like, mildly tilted, which is kind of a problem for me playing well, you know? I definitely... In retrospect, I should have practiced the early parts a bit more, too, but I was riding the high off of the good practicing on the checkpoints 3 and 4 that I was like really hoping that maybe I could just like power on through. I wish I was joking. 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 I'm so bad. Oh, I'm gonna clip that later. Fucking shit, man. Are you serious? Oh my god! That's going on greatest chokes right there. Like, did it end the run? No, but that is worthy. Oh Jesus. Damn. Come on. I can't. My brain is gone. Fuck shit. The level of crash out is insane right now, y'all. What was that? Oh. Me surprising Jackenstein by becoming a giant gorilla from an old famous movie. Why you, King Gong? I laughed so hard at that joke, I fucking died. Alright, well... I don't think I've had any good saving the run moments. I've definitely had death by reading chat. And let's definitely go ahead and mark off greatest chokes. That definitely warrants a greatest choke. Jesus Christ. It's not your fault. I just, like, again, I was also super early in the run. I was laughing and I just was not paying attention. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's okay. We can bring this back. We can succeed. We can at least get like a distance. What the fuck? We can at least get a distance PP tonight. I felt myself just fat finger the entire D-pad, and I was like, well, I guess it's Jover. I think what's happening there is I'm actually just letting go of the directional inputs too early. I'm mistiming the bubble entirely. Like, I think it's gonna go off sooner than it does, and I'm just letting go. Yes, another Freerun fan. Join the ranks. I freaking love that show so much. Also, Freerun makes me feel certain feelings. Lamau. This bum-ass level is killing me. I think I'm like 8 rooms deep is my PB for the evening. What? Ah! Please. Where did my Celeste skills go? I'm just not locked in right now. I was locked in early in the stream, and now I'm not locked in. Yes, I love Freerun. It's such a such a understandable and empathetic portrayal of someone who is like maybe not immortal, but super, like, someone with really long longevity. Does a really good... Oh my god! Are you joking? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Oh my god. Yeah, not the type of consistency I wanted. Oh my god. Did you know that if you ignore the golden hit the switch and go back, the switch will save? Will it now? Nah, I don't want to do that. I'd rather... It's a fun little tidbit, but it's not... That switch is not so much of a problem for me that I feel the need to do that. I actually do want to try that out real quick. If we go switch, golden is still there, and then if we go back, the switch did not save. This switch did not save. I don't know if I did it wrong or something, but that did not save. Alright, cool. You finally got... Okay. Fucking shit. Now I have to mark off successful gaslight. And CD wasn't even here! CD wasn't even fucking here! CD would be so proud, though. I should get that timestamp so I can send it to CD. I was wondering if the golden would straight up disappear. Because it does that. I thought it might, yeah. Got successfully gaslighted. Okay, what time is it? What timestamp are we at? I'll just tell him to watch from like 2:26 or something like that. Damn, I did not. I just fucking YOLO'd the shit out of that. What in the fuck? Hold on. First off, successful gaslight. We gotta mark that off. Second off, I'm letting CD know about that. Damn, I only have like 10 minutes left, and I literally have not gotten a run out of the first checkpoint. Come on, guys, we can do it. We can lock in enough for that, right? Right? Famous last words looking ass. Shit. That wasn't supposed to be a fast bubble. That was not supposed to be a fast bubble. That actually was not supposed to be a fast bubble. Ooh, that was a little sketch. Cool. What? What's this guy? I love that meme. I freaking love that meme. If I never make that mistake, it will still be too soon. It's bad enough that it happened. It really is bad enough that it happened. What the f- I bumped my controller. I bumped it. No. What the level of unlocked in I am right now needs to be studied. It's actually so bad. You got a meow 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 from Amy. Almost forgot the golden berry, don't worry about it. Leo won't read this. Do I stop reading? Shit, man, I'm just cooked tonight. It's so Jofer. I actually cannot play anymore. Okay. Oh God. My Wi-Fi's acting up. No! I hate it when that happens. Finally! I don't know why this room was giving me so much trouble. Hello, Amy, over on YouTube. One of the best runs tonight is so honestly and truly depressing. God damn it. This is now the best run of tonight. Oh god, it's so bad. And I'm not even, I gotta fucking make it past this room. I don't even remember the fucking timing on any of this shit. We did it! Right at the very end of stream. We actually got a fuck-ass run out of the fucking first 2 checkpoints. Oh my god. Fucking shit. Oh my god. Y'all, I think that was technically a distance PB. Y'all, I think that was technically a distance PB. I want to say I fucking died in the room before the one I died in. Actually, no, maybe I did get further than that. Whatever. God fucking damn it. Right at the end. Oh god. Alright, I think this will literally be the last run of tonight because it's basically 11 o'clock. Honestly, I maybe shouldn't have even started this one because, you know, ending on kind of a high note, but that shit was so ass. Oh my god. Alright, it is 11 o'clock, so this is officially the last run. Whatever the results may be. Wow, we really are just saving the best 2 runs for last, I guess. Okay. What the fuck was that? So I must ask, what the fuck was that, brain? Oh my god. 2 runs in a row. Okay, whatever. Why that couldn't happen at any other time during the stream, I don't know. Oh my god. This is destroying me. Okay, we're good. That was very, silly and goofy. Shit. Nice. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. That was an actual distance PB. Like, for sure. But that is the final run of stream. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Matthew. You just came back. That's literally the last run of stream. I'm shaking. It's okay. We got an actual distance PB. It was a good run. I feel so peeved that it took me that long to be locked in enough to actually, like, make it that deep into a run. But, like, it's okay. Good running, good looking alligator. Mayhaps I will. Speaking of next time, stream schedule. Here's the deal. It's a little complicated, so bear with me. On Thursday, we will be finishing Perfect Date finale. That freaking goofy game. We'll finally be done with that. On Sunday, I have a Persona 3 stream planned. Next week, here's where things get weird. Next week is when Silk Song releases, so I'm going to concentrate any and all streams before that point, just in case I decide to, like, go on a streaming hiatus while I'm playing Silk Song. So what that is going to look like is, if we do D&D next week, it will be on a Tuesday. If we do D&D. Not... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Matthew. I appreciate it. If we do D&D, it will be on Tuesday. Yippee. Wahoo. If we do D&D and it is on Tuesday, then there will be Celeste on Wednesday. If we do not D&D next week, there will be Celeste on Tuesday. There will be no stream on Thursday because Silk Song releases on Thursday. I'm probably gonna play Hollow Knight on my own. Sorry, not Hollow Knight, Silk Song on my own. I will almost certainly be streaming some Silk Song stuff at some point, but I want my first playthrough to be on my own. So there will probably be Silk Song stuff eventually, but it'll be like challenge runs and or achievement stuff, like when I'm actually done with a first playthrough. So I will be doing Silk Song on my own first, and then probably we'll do some streaming Silk Song stuff later once I'm done with it. That's the current plan. So you will see Silk Song content from me. You will see Silk Song content from me. It just might be later. I still never beat Pantheon 5. You get it's one of the more challenging ones. I have last summer I went back and all achievemented Hollow Knight here on the channel, which was a lot of fun actually. I really had a blast doing that. But that was in preparation for Skong, so I didn't have any lingering things that I needed to do on Hollow Knight. But anyways, that's beside the point. The point is that I'm ending stream. So I want to say thanks everyone so much for watching. We had Amy, we had Matthew, we had Lit, we had Gaming. I don't think there was anyone else on YouTube. Well, CD was there, but yeah. CD as well. Amy, Azeweeb. Did we have anyone else? Oh, we had Pumpkin. We had Pumpkin. So Azeweeb, CD joined next. I feel like there wasn't. Was there anyone else on YouTube? I actually don't remember. Okay, I don't know why Stream Chat does this. Chat. Pumpkin, I can't go far back enough. I can't go far back enough. I think that was everyone on Twitch stream, but if I forgot you, I still appreciate you, and if you were lurking, I appreciate you as well. But with that, I am going to head out. So thank you all so much one last time, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!